Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for
11
first
MT,
and
11
10.
MT.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Here we go.
They'll try again. It's second and 10.
12, 12, 12.
They'll run it for the first time with Case Brown. And nothing doing on that run. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early third down coming up.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage,
here we go.
the ball carrier.
11,
That's
11,
exactly
11.
what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Hey, come on.
In motion comes Walker. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. Room to run past midfield. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. You.
In motion comes Walker.
Sit up.
Play action now. Jackson. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. That's quickly out to Smith. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, your chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
DC, ready?
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts.
On one, ready?
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Set up.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole. And the Bengals are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll
11
start
MT
from
paint.
the 24.
11 MT paint. 11, 11, 11,
Higgins
11.
sent in motion.
Dot.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
1-1, ready?
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Gun. Dot. Dot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
12, 12, 12.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down.
Ready? Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And he'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Now, Burrow. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one, and it'll be 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
He's got it inside the 5. And the Bengals are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. A 1st down there. Gain of 14 yards. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
That first and goal sack now changes everything defensively, Mike. You imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line.
11 mighty.
You hold up on second and third down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation I think is a huge win.
And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3.
Here we go. God.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That ball is caught beyond the pylon. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10.
You are X. I'm
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll take this to about the 28. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Jackson now on second down. Open man, that's Cager. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he needs to get to the 35. I don't think he got there. The defense thinks he's short, and he is. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, nothing doing here, Mike. And the key to stopping that on defense is you have to get them before they have a chance to get going. And that's exactly what they're able to do here. No gain, force the fourth down.
180. Sit up.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end.
On 1, ready? 11, Thomas. That.
On first down, Burrow. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1, ready?
They face second down and 7.
11, Thomas. 11. 11.
Higgins sent in motion.
That.
A carry here for Brown. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
There's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football.
11 mighty.
It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big game, and he picks up the first down.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have.
Here we go, here we go.
I think that last one falls in that category.
11 MT, 11
biggest
MT.
thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. He's got his man. It's Smith. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Raven 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Report!
Again, it's Jackson. This is caught down that right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
Shut up! 180! Shut up!
To the air one more time with Jackson. To the left side and taken in by Smith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Shut up!
They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Ready, shot.
2nd and 7.
Ready, shot. Set up.
From the gun, Jackson. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season. In motion comes Walker. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Now Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Ravens. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. It's up and through. And the Ravens are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. 11 MT
Higgins
tape.
sent in motion.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Shot.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Backs to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT. 12, 12, 12.
To throw is Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So
11.
give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got Gesicki open down the field. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
On 1, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Gun. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 minus.
Here's Brown. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here.
And he's in. Take down. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Ready, shot. Middle.
In motion comes Walker.
Shot.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready, shot.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
He changed it.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it.
DC, right?
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
13. Ready, shot.
Jackson looking to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by DJ Turner. And the Bengals are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
11. Shot.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Let's get set. 11. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. 17 yards on that connection. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
11, Thomas. Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. In motion comes Walker. Jackson now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Ravens cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
On one, ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll run here with Brown. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Here we go, here we go. Mighty. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. The second down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Let's go. Ready?
Man in motion is Smith. Play action now. Jackson. That is caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection completion inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Jackson. He'll tuck it and take off. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Hey, middle.
Jackson going to keep it himself. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Hey, Alpha,
it's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Go.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Pass Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds. That is short of the goal line. And the try for 2 does not work. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Gun.
Now, Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
Right? 11 MT. Here we go.
Now, Burrow. And right side, and Higgins has the catch. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Let's get set.
2nd down and 3.
11 MT, take. Shot.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd,
Here we go.
and they get a fresh set of downs.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Here we go.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
12, 12, 12. That.
Burrow working in the pistol. A throw left side finds Dell. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
On 2.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
12, 12, 12. That.
Burrow. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Take Dell. Touchdown, Bengals. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He was trying to get that to Tez Walker, and it'll be second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Try again. It's second and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. That one underneath to Mitchell. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. They'll come up to third and 3. Jackson up top again. Open man, right side. He's got him. They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the two needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
Now he takes off. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Finish it on! 180! Finish it!
Second down, Jackson. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal.
Hey, cut!
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He puts it up, and it's caught. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
MT paint. 11 MT paint. Dot.
On first down, Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Gun. Got.
Dell motioning over.
Got.
To throw is Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. They just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
12, 12, 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. The Bengals out and ready to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Let's go, let's go.
The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
If you can rush the passer, you can close out games, and that 3rd down sack is going to go a long way to closing this one out. Forces 4th and long, a desperate offensive possession. It's going to all come down to this 4th down try.
We are set for 4th and long.
Hey, report.
Now it's Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Here we go.
1st and 10. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Here we go.
Now Brown. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, Continue to work the
Here
clock.
we go.
Or stay aggressive. Try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.